Animal magnetism. Must have completed Restless Ghosts. Ernest the Chicken. Priest in Peril. 30 ranged. 18 Slayer. 19 crafting. 35 woodcutting. Need to talk to Ava, who lives in Drainer Manor. As soon as I see that must have completed Restless Ghost, that is always my tip off that I need to grab the Ghost Speak Amulet. So I'm just going to grab it. And then teleport to Draenor. I guess Lumbridge is the closest teleport. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I need 3. That's why. 2, 3. Good old Lumpy. All right, it can sit on my shoulder instead of behind my head. How about that? Ham wizard over. Just trying to think of what else I need to do right now. Obviously questing we still need to do. I have the Master Clue Scroll, which I'm increasing my Slayer for. I have the Medium Clue Scroll, which I'm trying to get that one quest for, which I need the cat to do. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know, last week I haven't been sleeping great, so I'm like, I'm not blanking out, but every couple seconds I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. Trying to keep my brain working. Alright, we're gonna talk to Ava. No, it's Veronica. I thought there was Draenor Manor. This is Draenor Manor. Oh, was she the other one that was hanging out in here? Yeah, there she is. Okay. The old rubber hose. Ah. There we go. Nice. I just walked through the bookshelf. Trade. What do they have for trade? Nope. Nothing. Hello there, and welcome to my humble abode. It's sadly rather more humble than I'd like, to be honest, although perhaps you can help me with that. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? I'm not a nice girl. I'm a respectable scientist researching the interactions between ghosts and forces of pure science. I took over the position of assistant to the professor upstairs, although to be honest, his methods are somewhat eccentric. Did you hear about that Ernest scandal? Ah, yes, to help sort that out. He did seem a bit odd. You don't know the half of it. Can you believe that he thinks that he's proven Goldbotch's first conjecture using an optimized segmented sieve? Quite, yeah. Didn't start the quest, though. I would be happy to make your home a better place. Yeah. I didn't even have to talk about rewards. You're more gullible than most adventurers, that's for sure. Don't worry, though. I just need you to help fix this vile old bed for me. Then I'll find a suitable reward for you. Great. Will I be able to take a nap in it? Don't be silly. Everyone knows that true warriors don't ever sleep, or perform any other body functions for that matter. Come up with something. I'll come up with something, though. I'm not convinced by just a vague something. Can you be a slightly bit more inspiring in your offer? What I need is simple. A couple of undead chickens. You should be able to pick some up at the farm near Port Phasmatis. I'll use one for my bed. What do you need to, and then see what I can make from the other in the way of a reward. I have some ideas involving infinite feathers. Very well, then. I shall await my mystery prize with bated breath. Alright, so I need to get 2 undead chickens. But first, I need to grab some iced tea, so I'll be right back. Alright, it's my last bottle of iced tea. Alright. So we're obviously heading towards Port Phasmatis. I still don't have any way to teleport over there. What do I need to do to get the ectofile? Maybe I should do that. I should do that quest. Ghosts ahoy. I know it's useful. I can't. That's why I'm kind of wondering if I should just do it while I'm over there. Oh my god, it does not look like a short quest, though. No, it is not a short quest. What happened, Frey? Are they not responding? If you paid via credit card, you can have your credit card disputed, but just know that you're disputing with Amazon, and they may not let you buy with that card again. They're issuing a refund. Okay. I mean, of all the outcomes, that's probably the best. I mean, you know what I mean. It's not the worst. All right, we need to get the ecto tokens. Withdraw all of them. I'm gonna bring just in case, because you know. Oh, you know. We're gonna need more. You know what? Get back in there. We got this ring of Charos? And apparently, it makes things cheaper. I've just never bothered to wear it. And considering the most we're going to be fighting, as far as I know, are some undead chickens, we, might be alright. Right. What, I know I've had a thread about this in Discord forever, but what can I ask for my Christmas gifts? Stuff that's not big. I want like smaller stuff that is still useful. Like my brother asked me what to get him, and I said a set of dies. Does it still move in your stomach? I have no idea. Those roller wheels, like the what do you call them? Like the roller skate wheels for your chair, and something else. But like I don't know what else to ask for. My fear is those roller wheels look like they're great, but I feel like, as for RuneScape membership, yeah, I feel like my desk is already really, really low, and those wheels are going to make me sit up even higher compared to the desk. I really don't want to be that high, you know, so I worry about that, but that'll be something we can deal with when I get there. But any projects I want to start? Oh god, I still have the year of the tank. I'm sorry, the decade of the tank. That's still going. We're gonna enter year 3 soon. But I think last Christmas, the one before, I got model planes from both my brothers. I still haven't put together. Oh, I should sit down and work on those. Maybe. I'm not gonna make any promises. But I want to work on a project tomorrow, so I might do that. I might do electronics tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta figure out a way to like mount the camera somewhere. That's the hardest part. Is I've got a tripod, but like it's not above me, it's in front of me, so it's always on an angle. Ideally, I would get it up above me and zoom in pretty far, and that way I can still look at stuff and you all can still see what I'm looking at, but it's not like you're not looking at it. Like if I'm looking at the bottom of my mouse here, you guys see the back of the top of the mouse, but I see the bottom. That's part of the problem, you know what I mean? Oh, I forgot this is a fucking altar here. God damn it, ran back for nothing. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have a lot of quests to do. The other thing I want to do is actually like model some 3D stuff and print it. I really want to get a printer or borrow a printer, but my apartment has like no ventilation. I really don't want to sit here breathing in the new scare word, microplastics. So I gotta figure it all out. Yes, my marker's still here. You can move while that's up. No, but you should have ventilation for PLA. You know what I mean? All right, Scott, have a good one. I understand you don't necessarily need or require it, but you should. Also, the only printers I could really borrow would be ABS. If I'm lucky, let me borrow them. It would be Up Minis, which are not my favorite, but they work. I wonder if those can do PLA, but PLA, I don't think PLA comes in that diameter that the Up Minis take. The Up Minis have their own ecosystem, I think. They're fairly closed in. You know what I meant to try? Let me see if I can, pull up the camera. I don't wanna go too crazy with this, but I'll take a look. Alice's husband, wait. Is this the husband of the woman we just talked to? No, I'm not on campus, so I don't think I can see this camera. Shame. Yes. Woo woo. We have like almost like a Nest camera, but a different brand that we have on a arm. It's basically just taped to a coat rack that I positioned over one of the prints we're doing. That I was doing a time lapse of, nonetheless. And fucking work pushed an update on a Wednesday of all days, not a Friday when nobody's doing anything, on a Wednesday or Tuesday or night or whatever it was, and fucked up my time lapse so bad. Not only did I miss like the last quarter of the time lapse, but the first 2/3 are unreadable because it didn't save. It just quit. I'm so fucking mad. So mad. Your animals don't look too healthy. It's the fountain thingy, the temple to the east. It's turned them all to zombies. You just love UPS? I mean, what's up with UPS? Did they not deliver something right? By end of day? Yeah, well. That means tomorrow, you know, right? What use are zombie animals? None, not at all, mate. Except that those worshippers of the temple keep coming and killing them for their bones. Don't ask me why. But you're a ghost. Surely you know how to do something about it. Oh, surely you know something about it. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm a simple ghost with simple needs. All I know is, years ago, that temple started glowing green, and a few months later I woke up dead. That's all there is to it. It's gonna do. I do miss the wife, though. Tell her I still loves her. Would I be able to buy some of your chickens? Talk to my wife, and I'll think about it. Do I have to go back and talk to his fucking wife? Ah, it's Ava. Now I gotta find Alice. Alright. I'm guessing she's not on this farm. Oh, yes, she is. That's not good. You always have a second to bother me? Yes, of course. Of course you do. Hello, how can I help you? I'm here about a quest. I have a message from your husband. He wants you to know that he still loves you despite his ghostly state. The curse of undeath was so cruel. All the men out here succumbed, but Lyra and I are still alive. Ever since that day, I've not been able to speak to him. Tell him I love him, but I can't find our savings. I know he had a collection of gold and a prize cow. Oh, and prize cow rosettes, just before the curse struck. I'll have a word with him then. Magic has its uses, I suppose. God, are we really just playing messenger for this fucking dead people? No, you don't need a link. Get out of here. Your wife says she needs the family cash and wants to know what you did with it. Calzones, yes. Tell her I spent it on cheap spirits. Haha. Your sense of humor died too, it seems. Just trying to lift your spirits. I rest my case. Suit yourself, stick in the mud. Anyway, I'm not one of them yokels. Tell her I put the cash in the bank like she always told me to. A warning to you. Annoy her and I'll haunt you till your hair turns white. I think my guy's bald, isn't he? Where's my... Yeah, I'm bald, dude. I ain't got no hair for you. A taunt. What's going on, Toxic? How you doing, man? I'm doing all right. Your husband says he put the cash in the bank. I'll need his bank pass in that case. Can't you just take a ghost speak amulet? Then you can talk to him directly. I tried that once, but all the other ghosts, and even the undead chickens and cows, scared me so much, I wouldn't try it again for all the cash in Varrock Bank. You may not believe me, but she wants to find your bank pass now. You can't share your bank pass in this game. Jagex is illegal. Maybe she said that. Maybe she didn't. I think you're just after me savings. Tell her that no one but a fool gives away their pass numbers. Go tell her now, if you're not a double-dealing scammer, that is. Go. Hello, how can I help you? Right. Quest. He says he won't trust me with the bank pass. What if I gave some sort of altered ghost speak amulet to him? Surely that would work. You're so clever. I overheard some passing adventurers say that there's some witch near here who changes ghost speak amulets. I think she lives a bit west of that mad Professor Fenkin something past the farming patch. I'll see if I can find her. Big nose and a monstrous hat, I assume? I wonder where all the beautiful young witches hide. Mysterious indeed. But in this case, she actually looks pretty normal. Alright, have a good one, dude. Oh, you got a new one, yeah? It involves Andes, yeah? Who's Andes? What, is it something like the Doom soundtrack? I think it's a little too spirited to be the Doom soundtrack. What nut grows in the Andes? Andes nuts. It's gonna be bigger. Wait, he said west, or yeah, he said west, didn't he? West. I mean, what you should say is, do you know grows in the trees in the Andes? And then they say, no, what? You say, Andes nuts. Got him. And that way, you don't give away the nuts and Andes in the same section, the same sentence. Because as soon as anything that ends in D's or similar, your brain has you gotta like snap onto that. So if nut came before D's, you're already, 4/8 of the way there. Sock on, yeah. That's how you tip someone off. You're about to get them. But if you don't say nuts, and you only have Andes, which is a known word, not too common, but known word, you probably have a pretty good chance of getting them. This is the old crone. I'm here about the farmers east of here. Alice and her husband are having trouble talking to one another, and said you might be able to help. Ah, I know them. Shame about those cows. Why would they think I could help? That's the idea with that one. See how obvious it is and you get away with it? I don't know. Good luck. Alice seems to think you could alter a ghost speak amulet in order to allow them to communicate. Well, the poor young lady has such family problems. I quite feel her pain. I'll be happy to help. You seem to have one of her golden hairs on your shoulder, so I can use that. In a flash, the crone whisks away an unseen hair from your shoulder. Talk to me again with a ghost speak amulet and some space in your backpack, and I'll be ready to work on this little deed. The way I plan is quite simple, really. I can mirror part of the unused magical essence of the ghost speak amulet, bind it with Alice's hair, and thus create a second amulet. The second amulet will be useful for the purpose that you desire, though it won't work for any other ghost or human other than the farmer and his wife, of course. You gotta make it. There's always a but. I'm here about the farmers east of here. I most certainly am ready. Here you go. Wow, that was quick and painless. Just being a good neighbor. Alright, so now we have the ghost speak amulet and the crone maid amulet. I need to get an amulet of a chrome skull that I can wear 24/7. Show how much of a badass I am. What's going on, Ken Brad? How you doing, man? That cat gets stuck in the house. I'm up to 68 now. Now that my defense has gone up a bit, and my my strength as well after that last quest. So correct me if I'm wrong, which I often am. Attack is how often you hit, and strength is how much damage you do when you do hit. Is that correct? And then what? The attack rolls against the opponent's defense? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. That's part of the reason why I didn't feel so bad grinding my attack up really high, because even if I hit a bunch of low-level things, it's still better than just hitting like massive wallops every once in a while, I feel like. But maybe not. I'm trying to get the defense up to 60 so I can get the start summing in dragon parts. Right? That's at 60, not 50. Yeah, that's at 60, so. Let's see. I talked to your wife and thought that if you had a special amulet, you could speak to her and sort out the bank situation without me being involved. That makes far more sense than I was expecting from a musclehead like you. My wife's a clever one. Well, never mind. I'm desperate enough for those chickens to let it pass. Give me that amulet then, and we'll be seeing about your unnatural desire for chickens. Alright, you need it more than I do. Ta, mate. Luckily, we had such a brilliant idea. Alright. Age of Simgar. I have no idea what that even is. You saying I'm a necro chicken file? I don't want them. I need them for Ava. Ava wants them. Hello, friend, and thanks for allowing me to talk to my husband. How can I help you? Are you selling chickens? No. Does it? Oh, I figured that more smaller attacks would be better than infrequent large attacks, but I guess not. But yes, I did grind up to exactly enough to get the Dragon Long in my hands, so it's probably worth more than grinding the strength. I don't know. Who knows? Many thanks. Now, what is it you were wanting again? I need a couple of your chickens. Chickens is tricky, especially dead ones. I'd have to catch them for you. They look pretty pathetic. How hard could it be? Stand back while I catches them, you city slicker. Here, chickie chick. Did Benny Hill rip off? Oh. Get here, you pesky bird. I didn't realize they're waiting for me. Oh. I just reach over and grab it, right? Where'd you go? Is that? Oh, it's actually a cow elite killer. Get off my land. You heard my husband. Leave now. Always the same. I can never get these animals to myself. Wow, how meta. You killed Bessie. Buying cows and feathers. Ah, that chicken is next. Feathers for me. What attack is he doing where he does a spin? Woo woo woo. Well, it's one way to catch a chicken, I suppose. Why did the music stop and start again? So, did you, give me the chicken? No. Where's Cow Killer? Hello, can I help you? I'm selling if you have ecto tokens. Oh, I didn't know I had to buy them. I'm gonna keep it. Can I buy those chickens now? I can hand over the chicken if you give me 10 of them ecto token thingies per bird. I have 19. Can I buy one chicken now? Someday soon. I'll be having a nice undead bed to kip in. What did it teleport to her? Alright, I need one more ecto token, so I gotta go earn one. Of course, by killing his cow, how else? Where's the description on I tried to read the oh, there it is. He hates cows so much. That's the description on Cow Elite Killer. Alright, grab another. Undead cow ribs. Oh, I needed those. That's for Dragon Bone Man too. Alright, let's head downstairs and I came over here and ground a whole bunch of these so I'd have enough tokens, and of course now I'm gonna go get rid of them. No, don't bury him, son of a bitch. I only need one, but that's fucking typical. Fucking typical. Alright. Fill it up. I don't need one, so I'm gonna interrupt it. There's no point in me bringing back a bucket of slime when I can't use it. I don't use it here. I'd have to get more bones if I wanted to use it here, so I may as well just only get one. I only need one more Ecto token right now. In the future, I'll need more, but that's future me's problem. Earned 5 tokens. Okay, that's plenty. I think it's hungry. Oh, I did get it in my inventory. I didn't see it. See? I can wield it. It's a weapon. If I use the undead chicken to beat one of the undead chickens, I feel like that's euphemism or something. Look at that, I just wrecked him. I can buy that chicken now. chicken. Ah, some of these seem to be having a nice undead bed to keep it. The kitten. Alright, we got 2 undead chickens now. Back to Draenor. I don't have Draenor teleports though. What part of the map is this? This is all the way on the right in Mortania. Here's Brock. Falador, for reference. So we're all the way out here. Now we're not, but we were. Nausicaa bugs? I don't know what a Nausicaa bug is. The Swamp-letic Arena. Yes, exactly. Oh man, in the last 2 weeks, no, last 3 weeks, I watched that entire thing. Up to where he is now. It's a shame that it takes so many hours of work to make an episode of that, though. You know what I mean? It'd be great if they could do like once a week or whatever, but he would never have enough content because of all the amount he has to grind. I've seen Aki movie. I've never seen it. I hear that he's supposed to be some kind of somebody die here. Oh no, they were probably stealing and just dropped all that shit. I hear he's supposed to be some kind of animation wizard, but I saw. Did he do Akira? Akia? Or I'm pretty sure he did Howl's Moving Castle, right? I saw that a long time ago, but I don't remember it. Oh. Oh. I saw Howl's Moving Castle at a friend of my crush's house. I was hanging out with my crush there, and my crush's friend's mother absolutely hated my guts. I was a respectable young man, and she absolutely hated me. It's fine though. I actually was. I'm not even joking. Like, I was always very polite to her. I even drove her home from the bar at least once when she was completely wasted. And oh wait, who has a different doubt? You're not allowed to do that. Doubt's my emote. He put his own face on there. It looks like. I like how they would allow that, but they won't let me have an emote with an X in it. You ready? Look, hang on a second. Look at this. I'm gonna pull up. Here, I'll do it right in front of you. I'm gonna pull up in my folder here. Where there it is. They said no to an emote with an X in it. He streams full episodes of House. Oh my god. See, I don't know how some people get away with this, and then I get banned for like stupid shit that doesn't exist. But why? Because you can't have emotes with single letters in them. That's why. Because I wanted the 2 of them. I wanted the 1-2 wombo combo of fucking the X to press and the doubt. And they wouldn't let me do it. They would not let me do it. My spiritometric, device shows that you have been in close contact with ghostly animals. Are we closer to success? Here they are. Excuse me. Amazing success. I can look forward to some good night's sleep after all. Excuse me. Can I ask exactly how an undead chicken helps you sleep? Well, I need the feathers to make my bed more comfortable. A comfortable bed will help me sleep. Obvious, really. Obvious, yes, but why on Galanor would you need an undead chicken when there are perfectly good live chickens just down the road? Well, for a start, undead feathers are much cleaner. Are they? Than living ones. No dust mites or anything. Secondly, I always think of Ernest when I see a chicken, so my nerves can't take killing them. Then why do I need a chicken for my reward? We already established that I don't use the bed. Seeing as how you ranger types use so many feathers in your arrows, I was thinking I could harness an undead chicken to make an unending supply of arrow flights for you. Beats chicken slaying or hanging around the fishing shops, I suppose. So what's next? It's too meta. Stop it. We'll need a magnet next, one with a purely natural field made from a carefully selected iron bar. A firm impact when the iron is parallel to Galanor's field will stabilize the field in the rod. Go and talk to the witch next door. I don't know. You get stuff like that. And then you got, what's his name? Wubby getting banned for having permission to be in that restaurant. Yet Twitch features that clip of that guy surprising the video, the pizza delivery guy. Not asking, as far as I know, asking the guy if he wants to be on camera. It's gone, Tyrion. Which I feel like is much more of an invasion of privacy than having permission to film in a restaurant. But where is this witch supposed to be? Is he talking about the witch down here? The witch next door. No, it says in Draenor Manor. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen people just like watching Lord of the Rings on Twitch. Like, Lord of the Rings is here in the little corner, and they're 75% of the screen. And they're just watching Twitch. I don't know how they're allowed to do it. Probably because they're raking in money for them, but let me find this. In northwest corner of the manor. Oh, God, that was an NPC. I mean, a player. Hello, my poppet. What brings you to my little room? Ava asked me to ask you about making magnets. Something about natural fields and other stuff. Sounds like she needs a farmer, to be honest. Don't worry, dearie. I can tell you just what to do, and you won't have to worry your pretty head about complicated bits. No need to patronize me quite so much, you know. I went to anger management classes, my lambkin. That's why I was treating you so kindly. It's either this way, or of talking, or I go back to shoving children into ovens. Just bring me 5 bars of iron, though, and you'll be well on the way to never have to talk to me again. I'll be back. I want to go to fucking... I want to go to home. A live shot-for-shot reenactment? I don't think that would be hard to do, but I could totally see. You know how people like crowdsource like animations for things? I want to crowdsource a movie like that, like Lord of the Rings, like a full-length movie, or it's just like you and your bros do like a 30-second segment or whatever it is, one scene, not even a scene, just from cut to cut. And so Frodo's just constantly like a billion different people in every shot. And so's everyone else, I guess. It'd be fun, but it'd be a monster fucking to fucking coordinate. Look at this Winter Todian. Look at him. This fire cape. Yeah, get out of here, dude. They did something like that for RoboCop. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's going on? No, I want that here. I want my. It's my emote. It's my emote. I want everyone else using the doubt emote to stop it right now. No, that's alright. It's not mine. What do we say? 5 iron bars? I think I have. Oh, I do. Looky there. Probably need a hammer. So this is actually something that's real. If you have a magnet or even a piece of metal, and you line it up perfectly, or as perfect as you can, with the Earth's magnetic field and hit it with a hammer, you can actually impart some magnetism into a piece of metal. If you didn't know already. Oh. It's alright. One day I'll get banned and I won't know why. And then I'll have all the time in the world to watch copyrighted content with other streamers. Let's try with your car. See, that'd be a little tough to do with a car. I mean, because most cars are mostly fiberglass, but maybe you have an older car that's a metal frame or metal side panels, whatever you want to call them. But B, I don't think it really would work with a hollow object like that. And C, you're gonna dent your car. Jab an I-beam to the roof and then crash into the wall. That's the way to do it. Great, you'll go far. I made some nice painted metal toys for you, Snookums. Toys, Snookums? What do you want about, you deranged old bat? Oh, forget it then. If you won't react to kindness, I'm back to luring infants into my oven. You'll have it on your conscience. Go to the iron mine just northwest of Remington and hit the bar with a plain old smithing hammer while facing north. Then take your new magnet to Ava. Poor girl having to deal with whippersnappers like you. North of Remington. Remington. Why do I not know where the fuck Remington... Oh, Remington's down here. I gotta go this mine. Okay. If only I'd known that, I would have gotten the materials for home teleport. Because guess where my home is? Lure. Excuse me. Ooh, lure some of these chairs outside with me. You're so close to the no reward reward. Oh, you'll make it. Don't worry. One day, you too can get no reward. Oh, I wish I had more run energy. Really, what I should do is, in preparation for the next day's stream, is go to the fruit stall and just steal a ton of fruit until I have an inventory's worth of strange fruits. And that way I can just keep pulling them out of the bank and using them. One day. Oh, sorry. We'll go back through it on the way back. Don't worry. We'll take a longer path through. I have to face north. You hammer the iron bar and create a magnet. It immediately sticks to the hammer in your inventory. I don't know. While we're here, you guys want to see my wonderful house? I mean, why wouldn't you? Look how cool it is. The cat is here. The table's here. The table here I removed because I wanted to make a better one I didn't have the material for. We come sit in the chairs around the non-existent fireplace. And all this cost me a shit ton of fucking money, dude. You have no idea. Not even a clue. Well, some of you might. Those of you who play know exactly how much it costs. It's a shame that construction is almost entirely based around spending money. Like everything else, like you can find runes to get your magic up. It's slow, but you can do it. Or you can trade in a cat. Ranged. Oh, or you can make your own runes. Mage, you can, ranged, you can make your own arrows. Construction, you can't make your own logs. Well, I think there's a spell to do that, actually. Very nice. 90 something? Oh god, I can only imagine how much your bank account went into that alone. I also hope that I fucking make back the money I'm investing into this Master Clue Scroll. I don't think I will, but I mean, I had to buy the Dragon Axe. I had to buy the Smoldering Stone. That's already almost like little more than 2.5 mil. I fear that it will not be, but that's okay. At least I can use the Inferno Axe to get my fire making up. When the time comes. I manufactured a magnet. Here it is. Great stuff. With the witch's influence, the magnet, the undead chicken can use this. Oh, with the witch's influence within the magnet, the undead chicken can use this, I'm sure. The plan is that the chicken will operate the magnet to attract bits of iron and steel, and maybe even your own recently fired arrows. There are plenty of totally lost arrowheads lying around in the fields in Galanor, I bet. In addition, arrows which you fire should be able to be attracted back to your quiver by the cunning avian. I begin to understand your plan. We've covered feathers and arrowheads now. What else? We need a source of wood, but one which is spiritually active and can regenerate itself. That will save you some axe work in the future. Try using a woodcutting axe on a pesky tree in the garden here. The ones that attack rather than the really dead ones. They're probably just some sort of thing we could use. They'll try and kill me and I can't fight back. Now you know how those poor guards feel when you hide behind mushrooms and fences and attack them from afar. Anyway, I reckon I need to try a mithril or better axe on the trees. At least the trees are pretty close. The only one you remember? No? Wow. Yeah, I don't have a mithril axe on me right now, dude. It's like, alright, thanks for the tip, but I gotta go back to the bank and get one now. I think I sold my mithril axe. I gotta get the rune one out. Good. Oh, there's one. I gotta find my axe. Sorry, I like to keep this game really far zoomed out. I realize that. I guess probably not everyone likes it really zoomed in either, but. I don't know. I just hope that I don't end up with like this again, where it's one fucking iron pickaxe for, I don't know, like half an hour's worth of work, or whatever it was, to do that one, walking around trying to find damn clues and all that shit. Like, oh, what a waste. I guess at least the bank's closed. It's the one upside. Chop this tree down. The axe bounces off the undead wood. You should report this to Ava. Alright. Well. It's a rune axe. I can only really go 1 or 2 more levels higher. I like how they sent me to go to the bank to get my rune axe for it to do nothing. Classic even. Well, I tried to hack the tree with my axe, but it just bounced off the trunk. It did seem all too convenient to work on the first try. Fortunately for you, I've done some research, and it seems to suggest that there are 2 choices open to you. Tell me the worst. The first is more interesting. We cut off your arms and have them reanimated as undead, reattach them, and then you should be able to cut the trees normally. Of course, you won't be able to pick your nose anymore, so I suppose you'll want to try the second option. I'm not exactly addicted to picking my nose, but I do think I'll pass on that method. Well, in that case, I think it may have something to do with your Slayer abilities. After all, I did see Turiel poking around the trees while I was moving in. He's not known for his random touristic activities. You should try chatting with Turiel. He's a Slayer master near Birthrope. Oh dear, I hope he doesn't want me to buy one of his ridiculous fashion accessories. Those earmuffs he sells make heroic adventurers into a laughingstock. Birthrope is the games room, yeah? Where is it? Oh shit, am I gonna have to fucking search for it? Let's go on the ladder and find it. Nothing interesting happens. Okay, so I can't go down the ladder. Shit. Where's the goddamn cat then? There it is. Oh, I really likes the ball of wool. It's his favorite. Alright, so Birthrope is where the games room is, right? Yes. Okay. So there's a Slayer Master here somewhere. Right here. Okay. Of course. Guess who doesn't have? I fucking games like this on right now. Why would I have games like this on me? Of course. Birthrope. I should have grabbed some money, but let's go see what it costs before we go grab all of our money out of our bank. I don't even know what it is we need. We need to talk to him. Hello, and what are you after then? I'm here about a quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ava said she saw you hanging around the moving trees near Draenor Manor. You came to the right man. Odd thing, those trees. What is it you need exactly? I think I need some wood from that, but my axe just bounces off the trunk. Sounds like you need a blessed axe. No one really makes them though these days. Blessed axe are too soft to cut normal wood, since the axe's edge must be replaced by holy silver. I can do you a favor though. If you give me a mithril axe and a holy symbol of Saradomin, I can let you have my axe. I'll make myself a new one when no one is pestering me for Slayer tasks. Alright, I see whether I can spare an axe and a symbol, thanks. It's like fucking, no, not even joking. It's like the game knows what quests I'm gonna do next. And like, I literally found a whole bunch of mithril axes and maces recently and sold them all. Now I gotta go buy one or make one. Can I make one? Oh no, you can't make axes. Is it axes you can't make or pickaxes you can't make? Mithril. No, I can make it. Oh, I totally can make it. I just need a furnace that'll cook them up. Alright. And a fuck ton of mithril coal. Yeah, I can do. It just renewed. It just unexpired, and now there we go. Do it again. Alright, let's head downstairs. There's a furnace here. I can use it to make the bars. And then I just need a anvil to hammer it out. Right? Right. Yeah, 52, 51. Alrighty, so, ores are down here. We have 1 mithril, 1, 2, 3, 4 coal. That should be all I need. Oh, you know what's interesting? Let's talk to hands. See how old my account is. Look at this. 9 days, 6 hours, and 45 minutes playing since 5,536 days ago. 5,500 days ago, I made this account. No worries. You could say I'm somewhat of a veteran. Is that what time the saves refresh? 7 p.m.? I wonder if that's because they're a English, British, whatever company. And it's midnight over there for them. Oh, my smelting isn't 50. Son of a bitch. This is what you get when you mine and mother loads for hours and hours to try and get your stuff up. And you do. Alright, sounds like we're buying a mithril bar then. It's like perfect. Sold the pieces, got the actual item. Gold fire lines. I was doing fire lines before I was doing Wintertod. I was doing fire lines. Maple trees here. I think I need like 50 to get into Wintertod or something, whatever you need. And so I was just doing maple trees right down here and run, chop a bunch more, and do another line, chop a bunch more over and over. Power just flashed on and off. I was looking at my mining level, not my fucking... God damn it. So I have to buy a mithril axe. Oh, I was looking at the wrong levels. What a fucking tool, dude. I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. I got the level, but no, I got the level to mine mithril, not to fucking smith it. Speaking of fire lines, I got a ton of, I think, oak in my inventory. Not a ton, but some. What are we going for? 108. So, of course, it's not going to sell for the same amount I bought it for. God forbid I break even on something so simple. Oh, I almost did. Really? Oh. Steam's trying to update things. Alright, we got the mithril axe. And now we need what? A holy symbol? I think I can make that. A holy symbol of Saturn. Okay, so it's the plus one. Hey, thank you, sir. Oh yeah, some of you might have unlocked some new holiday emotes because of that, so you can thank Sarah. Thank you. The ho-ho holiday emotes. Why is it down here? Oh, it's blue, right? I need a holy Saradomin what do you call it? Mold. Holy symbol. I just want to know where to get the mold. northwest of East Ardone. Feels right, Sarah. How about you? I'm just gonna buy the holy symbol. I don't. There for that. Holy symbol. Alright, so you have the holy symbol. We have the mithril. Axe. Put that away. Put that away. Wear that. We gotta go back. Interesting reward? What? What was the interesting reward? Akuga sounds like a NPC or player name. Hello, what are you after that? Ah, thank you, Dark. Appreciate it, man. And Dark unlocked emotes for other people as well. There's 2 Christmas emotes. Oh, is that the reward you got, Null? That can't be. That's the reward you got? Frey got Where's Waldo with a beard. The Santa. It's pretty good. Hello, I'm here about the trees again. I can make an axe for you now if you wish. Remember, it will be no use for normal woodcutting after I've added the silver edge. Yeah, I'll take it. Here's the new axe. May it serve you well. Alright, so now we have the Blessed Axe. I gotta get back to Draenor. You got a stick? you got part of a skeleton, part of a snowman assembly kit, that's all. Well, now you can't do it. I was gonna say, now you gotta spend the gear points to, the grinning gears to flip it, but you can't. It's not my emote, it's Twitch's emote. Shame. What is that? Oh, it's the New Year's ball combined with the smiley face. That's so weird. Oh, it's a 2020. Oh, weird. I know it's not just any smiley face. It's what's his name? The fucking 2020 one is what's his name with the glass. Ah, they're like ripping off all the memes. Yet they tell you can't make any memes that have any emotes that are not Omega Lol and Kappas, don't they? You can't include any memes that are any emotes that are theirs. Frey and Dark can combine to make one part of a snowman. Oh, this is getting so low. I gotta buy more. I'm running out of monetary. I mean, law runes. I have to. It probably would be closer to teleport to my house, to be honest, but... Sarah got a goose stealing an apple with a leopard print scarf and an elf looking forlornly at his pizza. It's okay, elf. I wish I had pizza too. It's the cat? Oh, that stupid fucking meme? Oh, God. All right. I think that meme's so dumb. I don't even know what it is. Why is she yelling at the cat? It's a cat. It doesn't speak English. Oh my God, it's a reindeer Pikachu. Oh, there you go. What is that? Oh, it's a Twitch cop yelling at the elf who's trying to enjoy his pizza meal. Yeah, but the cats don't speak English. It has no idea what you're saying to it. Alright, we gotta cut this tree wherever it is. Let's be real. Does it mean you can't let off steam? Yeah, but yelling at it when it has no way of knowing why is just dumb. Chop it. There we go. Some undead twigs. I'm sure they care deep inside. Nobody wants to get yelled at. Alright, this better be the last fucking thing you need, lady. I have that undead wood at last. Well, twigs at least. You certainly took your time. I didn't say they grew on trees, but I guess you'd be more sarcastic. I'd say they don't grow on trees, but I guess you'd be more sarcastic about my sense of humor. Quite. Now that we have all the ingredients for infinite arrows, we just need a container in which we can keep the components in the correct mutual alignment. I've gathered together some research notes from various sources, but I can't quite make out what they mean. If you want to have a go at making them out, just ask me for a copy. Just give me a copy. I'd like to look at those research notes now, unless you have translated them without me. They are still stumping me. Here are the notes. I really hope your head doesn't explode from reading them. I'd find it slightly inconvenient, I'm sure. It wouldn't be all bad, as your body would be useful for researching after death. What I'd be upset about is if the last bit of you landed on my nice new bed. Your concern is touching. Oh boy, alright. I gotta read these notes now. What time is it? 7 o'clock? Alright. What the hell is this? Alright, it's some kind of puzzle. Oh, it suddenly all makes sense. I got it. I've translated those notes, see? I'm not just a thuggish moron like you seem to think. For all I know, it was pure luck. Yeah. No, don't reveal my secrets. So don't jump to any conclusions about your mighty intellect. I can see why you don't have any assistants. You're not exactly easy to work with. Let's get back to the work we're doing then. Remember, this is all to favor you. I could have just decided to fob you off with the feather duster. I've given you a pattern for the container you'll need to combine with them, with some polished buttons and hard leather. Oh, polished buttons. Do I have to get more fucking imp kills? Then we're almost done. Good news, eh? If you're having trouble finding buttons, I've heard that rumors that Ham's Secret Society carry all sorts of stuff. Oh, no. Really? How do you know this strange detail? I hear they lose their clothes a lot to thieves, so they have to make do with shoddy goods. But whatever the reason is, they seem to carry buttons about in their pockets. Oh, no. All right, well... I like how we have to destroy the twigs, not drop them. So we gotta get the buttons and what? Leather? Polished buttons and hard leather. Alright, so we gotta go steal from the ham guys. We gotta go steal from the hamburglars. I've been hearing that Runescape's been going down for a lot of people, actually. Not working on mobile at all, or intermittently working on desktop. I haven't had any problems at all. Oh, I saw it's true. The other day I was on a server, I was getting okay ping to it, but it was like every 2 or 3 seconds, everyone would move one space to wherever they were going. You know what I mean? It was just like really slow processing. But I world hopped and I was fine after that. You're scared to try on mobile, you don't want to get attached? That's part of the fun of RuneScape, dude. Is getting sucked into the game on mobile. I have it on mobile because sometimes if I'm like waiting for something, I'll pop it open and play a little bit. Even if it's something stupid like just mining for 10 minutes or whatever, you know? What's nice is I hate the interface and how it works on mobile, so it's like a deterrent for me to play it all the time. Alright, buttons it is. Pick pack or attack? Oh, yeah, you're a fucking pirate, you suck. Your prizes are worthless. Steal a coin pouch. 7 coins. Wow, how nice. Who would have guessed? You watch, now that I want buttons, it's gonna be impossible to get buttons. Purposely just trying to put on the ham gloves, is the more ham outfit items you have, the less likely you are to get booted out. Get this fucking... Just give me the buttons, please. A ham cloak. Bronze pickaxe. Oh, I got plenty of those from my blue scroll. Broken armor. Logs. What do you think you're doing in my pocket? Dump all this shit out of my inventory soon. Ah, coin purse. 19 coins. Alright. I want to keep the damaged armor because we can trade it in and maybe get something good out of it or not. Another rusty sword. Alright. Thread. Some guam. You clean it off. What's the worst thing to get when you're pickpocketing? There's some buttons. Pretty sure I have some hard leather in the bag. I think the worst thing to get while pickpocketing is discovered. Got him. I came up with that myself. Drop that. Back. Alright, hard leather, then we run back up, and then we should be about done, hopefully. These guards don't bother me anymore. So alright, one hard leather. Is that all we need? Is there a difference between polished buttons and regular buttons? There is. That's how. Let's head back. Almost there. Talk to Ava. What do I do with this pattern again? Your short-term memory loss worries me. Combine the pattern with hard leather and some polished buttons and hand the resulting container to me. Ah, I see. Oh, use a container. I'd like to talk before you hand it over. Why couldn't they just launch me into this? Wow, great. Now the arrow manufacturer is ready for use. There you are. Talk to me again if you need more information later. Completed animal magnetism. 1,000 XP in each of crafting, fletching, slayer. 2,500 woodcutting experience, 1 quest point, and Abe's device. Is that fake cloud? What do you mean fake cloud? We can wear it in our backpack or our cape slot. Look at that. How nice does it look? There we go. Supposedly, it helps us pick up pieces of arrows, and some of my shot arrows are supposed to be able to return. I wonder if it gives me any bonuses to archery. But anyway, teleport out of here. I think that'll be about it for me today. We did the rest of Horror Below, Horror from the Deep, and we finished up Animal Magnetism. I'm gonna try and get this cat grown so that we can do rat catchers. That's right. Looking at the list right here. We also have Spirits of the Elded coming up, which I have no idea. I've never even heard of this one. However, I need 37 range to do that, so I got a little bit of grinding to do. We may have to do that on stream, or maybe off stream. I am going to try and do some electronic stuff tomorrow instead of games, but we'll see. No promises. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I see you guys soon. Here's a good night. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.